Peace family. Today we're going to take a look at Portugal, okay, and we're going to see buildings that were put together by the ancestors, okay, forts and castles, things like that. And the Portuguese claims this is all Moorish, yeah, that the Moors that were there when they came in. But as I told you, you cannot go by these IDs that they show you here, that these niggas in there were Moors, you know what I'm saying? Because then they attribute Moor to Muslim, yeah? It's a religious stuff, it's not that. And that's how they deleted our ancestry, because they rolled it up under the carpet to the religion. Instead of these were so-called Negroes, they were wielding this stuff. See that? Before the reset, before the Portuguese came down out of nowhere. I don't know why they didn't have their own land. And fought them for I don't know how long. But of course, all of this was after the resets that the aliens had destroyed the majority of the so-called Negro population, black population, copper-colored population. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to say the right word because all these words are all contaminated. You know what I'm saying? You're now supposed to call copper-colored people. They were the ones that were wielding all this way before the Portuguese show up out of nowhere with the aliens and with the religion. You know what I'm saying? And what they did, they fought them for, well, Portuguese claim they've been fighting them for quite a while, back and forth, and in the end they won. And they made the land became Portugal. You know what I'm saying? After the Pope, don't forget that these guys are all behind the attacks. They were all funding the whole thing, dividing the lands, giving them these lands from the copper people, from the copper-colored people, taking the lands from them, and well, making war, and they lost the war, so the Portuguese took the land. They belong there, and now it's Portugal. So, but all this stuff they left behind, you see that? All was made by copper-colored people. Yeah, they're not gonna tell you none of that. They're just gonna tell you it's all theirs, you know? And treat the copper-colored people like they're stupid. You know what I'm saying? They never built nothing. You understand that? These people came in, took our stuff, and glory on it. That's all I see them doing. You know what I'm saying? That's the history they show me. I got, Portuguese books, historic books, e-story, you know what I'm saying? And they all say the same thing, that, they actually conquered it and took it by possession. Just like these dudes I showed you in the other side, in the Middle East. You know what I'm saying? They all came fallen angels, man. And took it. This is before, see that? You see them walking around there, you see the niggers walking around doing business. You know what I'm saying? They were civilized. You understand that? So there were niggers in Portugal, yeah, when they took the whole place and they had to get rid of them. Where did they send them? That's what nobody's going to tell you. They're going to tell you every nigger came from Africa. You know? So here we go. They had all these castles, people that were misappropriated by the Portuguese now, and it's theirs. They glory in it, but they still hate the people that built it. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, they also destroyed a lot of them. Only kept some that they could identify with them. That's all they did. Don't think they didn't do the destruction there to make you forget who you are. Because I lived in Portugal, and they never told me half of that. I'm saying they're gonna tell you everything is attributed to them in their books. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they're gonna tell you the Moors history and stuff here and there, but then they're just gonna sweep it under the carpet that they were all Muslims and religion war, and there was not a people or nothing there, that it was all about religion and standard. So they wiped out the whole history and made it all about religion. But it's not the case, people. Our people were there, you know what I'm saying, way before them. They had the whole civilization already. They had the whole science. They had the whole technology. Yeah, better than them. You know what I'm saying? And the only thing they bought was war and death. See that? But their marks are still there. Till today, real houses that pass the test of time. Not these cardboard houses that they make for you today. You know what I'm saying? They had a way, you know what I'm saying, to create things just within nature, just create something there and live there. See that? Without creating too much havoc. See that? Well organized, well, executed. See that? They're not going to tell you about these buildings that they can't make today. You know what I'm saying? But if you've been in Portugal, you're going to see hundreds and hundreds of these buildings everywhere. You know what I'm saying? And there's tunnels as well that you can go for miles. You know what I'm saying? That all that was all done by the Negroes back there. You know? You know? Then Jesus came with the invasion. He invaded them, he took them, he destroyed them. See that? They all came together. All these new, new vibes, new vibrations, they all came together. That's all you can see in their own data. They're gonna show you that. You know what I'm saying? And what else can I tell you guys? There's marks everywhere, the stuff that we used to do. You see these pillars there? See that arc and everything? Arch, I mean, see this, how beautiful this is? They're not gonna tell you who the fallen angels are and why they won't go nowhere without their religion, because it was their religion that brought them to this position, standard. Without their religion, they won't exist. It was Yhwh from the church, funding them everything, giving them everything. You know what I'm saying? And they took this piece of land. I mean, it was one land, but they divided in three, Portugal, Spain, Aragon, in three kings and this and that, you know what I'm saying? Then they decided to divide it like that. But it was all from the church that decided what Portugal gonna get, what portion Spain is going to get, It all came from the angels. You know what I'm saying? It's not like natural. See that? See that? We didn't come from no monkeys, dude. Yeah? They were there way before. The whole Europe was always black before the invasion of the Nefilim. You know, they had their own tradition, their own spirituality, their own culture. You know what I'm saying? We're not praying to Jesus back there. Nobody knew what the hell that is, or any of these new fallen angel gods. Nobody knew. It was all after they destroyed our people, out of Europe, yeah, out of many other continents, Middle East, everywhere. Then they were able to write whatever his story that he wants and make you believe. You understand that? But this shows you that how we were, that we were way above what they do us today. You know what I'm saying? Because the fallen angels came and took the lands by sword, like the book says, and everything. You know what I'm saying? All sorts, you know, Robin Hood, all sorts. They came in, no mercy. You know what I'm saying? And they took the land, and they had great hatred. You know what I'm saying, for them, because, yeah, I mean, they must have killed a lot of Portuguese people before they, you know, get into all that, so there's going to be some hatred there. But in the end of the day, it was all programmed, people. It was all a script from Yhwh. They're running. This is why these people are all set to do the same thing. From the beginning, they all put together from the beginning by the same entity. If you know any history, you would know that. You know what I'm saying? Look, what the stuff we were doing up to. You see that up the mountain there? Got a massive castle over there, goddamn it. You see that? You can see the whole city they did down there, all over the place, you know what I'm saying? But who was the kings in there? And I'm gonna tell you. It was our style, architecture and everything in there. That's all they use till today, you know what I'm saying? Because I told you they're not the builder type. Understand that? See that? They show you the shadow of your ancestors. Not even the shadow they won't show you. Because they destroyed anything to do with them. It's the first thing they have to do. Like if you go somewhere that you don't belong to, yeah, and you take a piece of land, what you gonna do? You have to destroy anything to do with the people that were there before. Because you're gonna make sure that in a few generations, they don't come back and say that, you know, you gotta go, because that's your land. So, no evidence, folks. But other than the buildings that still speak for themselves and can show you the, yeah, everything they saw, they just put the cross on top, you know what I'm saying? It's a religious country, and that's it. It all belongs to Jesus now. You know what I'm saying? Hold on.